Hello, hello, and welcome. My name is Rosenthorn, and today we are going a little further in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We're also gonna do a couple dungeons today for the Mopendia. Maybe a couple gates. We'll see. I'm hoping to finish Endwalker today. We shall see if I can do that. I was told before there was like 6 hours. I've set aside like almost 4 for today. So we're gonna try and finish Endwalker. So I'm gonna just jump right in. I'm not gonna waste any time. I will be stopping to get tea throughout the stream. So fair warning. But I'm gonna get this party started. We're gonna go ahead and do it. And I'm gonna go do some more info. Yay! We're going. Okay, let's see. Nope. This one needs to leave my favorites temporarily. Ooh, actually, I need to. I bet there's not a summoning bell anywhere nearby, is there? Is there a summoning bell anywhere nearby, or did I just screw up? I might have just screwed up. Some space. Don't have any space. Is there an inn here? Of course not. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to Limsa really fast. I gotta go drop some stuff. I got way too much in my bag. My bags are full. I need them. Just gonna put some stuff in here. Later. Almost there. Like I said, I will go through all later. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, let's roll. I have 93. I'm so close. Did they repeat? This looks like one of the previous ones. Maybe they just repeated the thing without like the design Not the name. I don't know. Oh, we gotta get comfy for the long haul here. That blanket is not doing what it needs to do right now. Being a pain in my behind. Alright, now we're good. Let us roll on our fish bin. Let's roll on our fish. Alrighty. What you got? I love that. Traveling. We're just going on an adventure, man. It's an adventure, Charlie, an adventure. I still don't know how to solve the final days here. Still hasn't given me any answers, really. So we gotta get some answers. Like, we know what caused it, but we don't know how to stop it. Cutscene time! Also, hi, Dragon!
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home. I appreciate your sentiment. I truly do. But 'tis a very long game that we must now play. And while you have maintained a stable presence here thus far, there are dangers in lingering over long. No. You must return to your own battlefield. Make use of the knowledge you have attained, that your days here and our friends' sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted, and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path.
So many opportunities for people
And
to
I
be
pray
aged.
you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I. As will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future.
Aww.
Till we meet again.
I'm about to walk into hell, ain't I? Whatever I'm about to see is gonna be bad! I really should take the hat
From
off.
this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandana.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried.
Oh, so he got killed by his own magic.
Create a better world.
That's awful.
The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer Hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiac. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days. Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed.
And nobody
for
punched
death
Charmies in the face.
inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
Oh, they ain't learning crap.
Mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
What you gonna do with that?
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love.
Oof, it hits harder the second time.
In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Holy heck! Oh my gosh! Oh, she looks like hot garbage. She looks like she's been through the ringer.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague. In one fleeting moment, lives come and go,
Oh, she just left the sword.
ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest.
She is getting so inked up right now. What the heck?
A quest to
Oh my
find
gosh.
your purpose.
Oh, the parallels! Oh,
knowing
this is
your
so
end
good.
assured.
What the heck?
To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Oh my gosh, that shot, that cinematic shot. Oh, oh, chill. Oh, I feel like I need to applaud. That was beautifully done.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
All right, time to get to work. Oh, that was so good. That was so dark, but so good. So good. I'm excited. I'm excited to finish this now. So who be dead? In the time that it took me. Who's dead? Ah, it's so good. Well, I know it caused it. So we're just in time to watch everyone die. Everybody's gotta die. But they can't die because they're in Dawn Trail. Never mind. I wonder how they'll make me feel sad. Already feeling kind of sad, not gonna lie. Dang, these teleports are starting to cost me some money. Money, 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 money. I don't like this. This is solo. Oh, I'm gonna die. So, Endwalker should be called cutscene heavy. Or Endwalker the cutscene, feels like.
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same room we fled.
Awesome.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
This is where who shows up? Do I show up? Alvino shows up.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Oh, they're adorable. I do love their little bromance thing goes on. Oh no, why am I Alvino? I don't know his buttons!
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wound.
Oh, I only have
Help is at hand.
so many.
Leave it to me.
No, these buttons!
Those who can stand, come with me!
Easy now. Deep breaths. You're safe now.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself.
Yay, we survived. Way too many brain cells used for that. I did not know his buttons. Had to read the buttons on the fly.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
I think this is where I come in. This is where my character comes in. Come on.
Don't.
Time to wreck some things.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Oh, the Garleans came in.
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then?
In time enough to be of aid. For once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride!
Of that I've
His
no
big
doubt.
ears are made for listening.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
Ayo, Alice.
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Oh no. No, 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 don't throw me in as Alice. I don't know her buttons even more. Oh no, I'm Alice. Okay, what do I have? What do I have? What do I have? I have buttons. I have many buttons. I have so many buttons. Oh, this is not gonna end well. I'm gonna stick with the buttons that I can click. That looks like a good button. That looks like a good button to hit. Good button. That looks like a good button. What's this button do? Well, I like that button.
Not today.
Gotta hit all the buttons. Make sure Graha doesn't die. Wait, I gotta stand in this.
I'm not done yet.
gonna get an LB? I just noticed there's an LB charging up. Oh boy. They really expect this to go long.
Nothing to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
As they say, turnabout's fair play. On guard.
Yeah! I win. Maybe. Kind of.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand.
Are you a red mage main now? You got it down? No. I did like that the buttons were combined, though. I think they should do that with some of the other.
Oh, you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Oh, now he's a knight. Attaboy, Graha.
Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them. Not a one. This will be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
I mean, I don't have a sword, I got a gun. But I'm here! Hey, friends! You're doing so good. You're doing so good, Alice. I definitely do not have a sword. I definitely have a gun. What's up, guys? Did you miss me? Oh wait, I forgot to take the hat off. You've done well.
I can look after myself, you know.
So proud.
Everything's in order, I trust?
My turn.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
Wait, do I have 2 seconds to change my...
Oh,
Can I
Rio
do
for the
this?
ages.
Aha! I can. Here we go! Now I'm back. Now I'm cooking with gas.
Just the beginning.
I had a feeling I'd find you. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Oh, now we got a party of 4. Wait, where's Alphino? Oh, there he is. It's like the gang's all back together. An eyeball. SD poker with a stick, yes. Oh no, LB gauge. That's weird. Figured they would have given us an LB gauge, yeah.
Where were we?
Duty complete! Yeah, Ezzy really needed to poke it more in the direct pupil with the stick. Just needed more stabbing. He didn't do enough stabbing. Breathe deep into the eye and yank it out. Easy. Yeah, easy peasy. Beautiful. Cover girl. Just kidding.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
That ad? Exactly.
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
I don't think I've ever heard him say the word please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
More of them.
Oh. Well, hello, sweetie. What you doing here,
Xenos!
princess?
Here!
What you doing here? Xenos? Fancy seeing you here, my guy.
Hurry to the airship.
We can't fight right now, Xenos. I got things to do. We can fight later, sweetie.
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
No, he is. He's a one-track mind.
That is and has ever been my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So, I hone my blade.
I kind of love that it
Wait.
collapsed.
That's it. That's all you care about.
That's all he's ever cared about, my guy. This is not surprising at this point.
Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing. You slaughtered your countrymen. You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
Well, good word. Good word
For
for
your
it.
own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
I like how they're all in winter clothes and I'm just like in a skirt and a a top.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone.
Oh, he needs to tell that to Hermes, and then punch him in the face. I'd like to see that.
Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
I wonder if there's a way to do the hat without the iPad. I do like that.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, it is only meet that I explain myself to the Ilsabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
I am glad he's not dead yet. I say yet because I doubt that he's gonna be alive for very much longer. I doubt anybody's gonna be alive for very much longer.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
I like how he looks so surprised. Look at that sassy hip sway. Okay, before we head into another cutscene, I'm gonna grab some more liquid to drink. It's gonna be a little bit though because I want to get tea. So give me like 5 minutes. I'm gonna get some tea and then we'll get the party continuing. Vibe to some music in the meantime. And we're back. Alright. Back at it again, I'll say. Okay. Blanket. By the way, the goal today, for anyone interested, is to finish Endwalker. I think I said
No
that
major
earlier,
injuries then. Good.
That is the goal.
I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable.
What do you mean, the wa?
Your men saved more than a few lives.
The goal.
Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy.
Sorry. The goal is to finish Endwalker today. Not all the side stuff and like the extra story, but like the main scenario quest. The one that's like named Endwalker or whatever.
And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
I know we got a couple more hours. That's fine. I think we can do it. You're not.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much. You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
Here's what I will say. We have to get through Endwalker before the end of the Mogtum event. We have to. Because otherwise I lose out on the ability to use my previous Mogtum stuff to be able to buy that card that I was saving for. There's a lot of cutscenes, that's fine.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties.
I thought the last time you guys had said there was like 6 hours left. Right? And we've done like 2 hours worth, I would say. And now this is 3. We got like 3 more hours. I figure.
A moment, Master Fortuno. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Sharlayan alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
26 quests and some dungeons/trials. We got this.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us.
Today, I doubt it. Maybe not.
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word.
You'll probs finish on Wednesday.
Not once have you broken it.
Fair enough.
Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Last 6 quests are cutscene heavy. Fair.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the
I'm really
First.
hoping, I kind of want to do another long day for it instead of doing short days like Monday, Wednesday. So I might try to sneak another long day somewhere. I don't know, I'll have to see what I can do.
Did you hear something just now?
I'm sorry. Bun buns?
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
Dawn may banish even the darkest.
Ariane!
And to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort.
He brings the bun buns.
'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Etheris. Oriange made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
I love the rabbit.
Say yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Oriange's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom?
I love the bunnies.
Ahem. As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Heidelin's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Aye, not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Oriange made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
Forgive me, but are they...
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow! Well met! You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last. I'm Livingway, Hydaelyn's right paw! That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
I, bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Sharlayan, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperites made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Good job, Ariange. May their disciples vanish. The darkest of nights.
I am no esteemed philosopher of Eld. Nevertheless, 'tis my hope that what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perchance help save us all. Wilt thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Yeah, I went back in time.
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
I love the bunnies. I hope the bunnies have so much more. I didn't even realize there was a thing way out here. There's a quest out here. Of course you would stream early when I'm working in the yard. Yes, that was my evil plan, Kyon. What were you doing in the yard? Mowing? Flowers? What kind of yard are you talking? I need to know how much suffering you've had. Me? Never. Rat. Psh. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about at all. Figuring how to clean 30-foot palm trees. Ooh, so you suffered a lot. That's what you're telling me. Well, I went back in time. Yeah, she's never gonna give up. Never gonna let you down. Here's what I'll say, Kion. To return back to what you said, I will leave 2 tidbits of knowledge, and then I will say no more. Number 1, it is not the first time somebody has called me that. Number 2, I am the youngest. That is all. Do I give off youngest sibling energy? I should. I'm the baby. Into the forum we go. Oh, we're no. Oh, we're going deep in the forum. I was gonna try. Like. I do this with. Dang it! Ah! Well, we'll have the eye patch for this one. I was gonna try adding the headgear so I could have the hat, but taking the eye patch off. Because I think you can adjust the visor and maybe it'll come off. But no, I did not click it fast enough. So we'll just have the eye patch. Oh no, we won't! We'll have neither!
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
Do it.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
I usually run a different headpiece with that set. I like the hat, I just don't like the eye patch. The eye patch feels a little
Agreed.
extra.
I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
You can wear glasses using the extra option now? Yeah, I know that, but I can't figure out how to, what quest it is to unlock it. Because there's some quest that you have to do to unlock it. I haven't figured that out yet.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glaciers. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude,
I forgot how I unlocked it.
we
Yeah,
will
I don't know
endeavor to
how.
answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Sharlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these. But since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation
Only the beautiful
is
ones are allowed,
incomplete.
you care.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational, and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the Anti-Tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
I love that old guy. He's great.
Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself. Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration. I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
I mean, they lose nothing.
"71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it. Fourcheneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Okay, let's see if I can fix this now. Let's see if I can make this better. Yeah, you can. I could try different. Yeah, not really. We'll go with that. Potion has ability to maintain a stiff upper lip is being sorely tested. Oh. Somebody had to write these. Somebody wrote these descriptions. That is the funniest thing. Me and Esty, my bestie, are running. Okay, where do we go? Oh, I should have just teleported. Dang it. Wasted all that time running. Alright, here we go. New area. Not new area? Where am I going? Also no. Fine. Why must I run so far? Why not? I go the wrong way. Oh, this is like a whole thing. They have an artificial weather system. I like how the happy music just stops once he comes in. That is the wrong inhabitable. That is the wrong... Somebody needs to fix this. That's the wrong inhabitable. That means not inhabitable. They're looking... Is that not the wrong inhabitable? Is that... Am I thinking of the wrong inhabitable? Oh, hold on, I gotta look this up. Inhabitable. Oh, it is! So what is this one then? Ah. They are the same. Interesting. Sorry. Had an English moment. Derived from the same thing, but different language linguistically. Languages are weird, man. English is the weirdest. You don't have his trust. He didn't vote. Yes. He voted no, remember? He said no. He's saying your trust, but we don't have his trust. If anything, we have his disdain, which is different. Man, it sure would be nice if we had an Aether Crystal. Sure would be nice. If I didn't have to go through 7,000 lifts to get wherever I am. Hello. Where am I going? This way? This way? I don't know where I'm going. This way. Why are you pulling enemies? Ah, you're underworld. Oh, makes sense.
Could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Down there, lost me eyebrows.
Oh my god, he's gonna be one of my favorites,
Think,
isn't he?
Uncle, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
He's gonna be one of my favorites,
Yes.
isn't he?
That does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Ether Burner conundrum.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Ether Burner.
Oh my gosh, he has a side shave. That's kind of cool.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the Ether Burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? but if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loporrits?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
He can
Only
make
in the
it.
most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Oi, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. But according to the gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Weren't we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
You want me to go and fetch the woodsits?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavenward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Look at that little politician. Look at him
Understood.
gathering
I will
allies.
contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-Wood expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allegan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid?
No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship.
It's sad that Yugiri got shafted story-wise because her VA. Oh, I didn't hear about that. That's really
I am glad
sad.
for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over
I
disasters.
was gonna say, I don't remember who Serena is.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking. And I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Oh, she's keeping secrets. She's keeping secrets from us. Hold up.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master
I know, this dress is
artisans
awful.
if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure
You very
the
rarely
surrounding
see her
areas.
whole
trust
body.
I
It's
can
normally
count
just
on
like
your
top
support.
half, but that bottom half is just cool.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way.
Does she?
Lord Lolorito.
She has
I
other
pray you
outfits? I don't
take
think I've
charge
seen
of
them.
the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, When we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to
You see one
rebuild
during the
our
Old Lost
broken
City start and
realm,
see one more
did we
during
not
the
learn
Variant
one
dungeon.
simple
Ah.
truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now.
I think they changed her voice actor for this.
Uldar will answer that call.
She's even higher
We
pitched
will
than
summon
before.
our courage and join the fight for our world's future.
And like a little breathier.
You
Weird.
know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
A lot of English ARR VA changed, maybe? Maybe. I don't know that I've heard her voice since ARR. Oh, we're just seeing everybody come together. This is just cutscene after cutscene. Alright, here we go.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
They got
Commander
stabbies!
Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Are our deficiencies so plain to see?
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Your best friend. She will be her best friend when she meets it? Oh gosh. Yay.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Okay. Oh, another cutscene. Run, boy, run!
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already... Ah.
Yes, I know whose grave it is. Don't make me sad.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Appreciate that.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid. Hmm? Is that...
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
He's resisting the urge to pat himself on the back. Let's go help. No, I have to run all the way over there. At least there's a... Looks like there's a Aether thing. Why must I run? I see. Just keep flying, dragon. Just keep flying. Go, dragon, go. Just keep flying. Keep showing off the flight. No, let me jump up there. Ooh. I have to land in the middle of a fountain? Who does that? Who makes you land in a fountain? Rude. Okay, where are the people I'm supposed to be helping here? Here's somebody I can assist. Where's my third person? I knew they were hiding. Well, that would be the person you're working with, so good luck with that. Living way! I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be explaining something? I am not the explainer. There you go, Living Way. You have explained it to yourself. Yep, I'll take them. Come on, little ones. You may be right about the not finishing, because if we're still exploring with the Lullaprites, or I don't know how they're said, how it's said, but if we're still exploring with them, we're nowhere near the end of it. Oop, oop. No boop. Oh. Oop. Come along, little ones. I do appreciate that we're like not actively escorting them, so we can use the mounts. Up, please. Yes, but this is not the right place to learn cooking. I need to take you to a different continent. Wait, come back. We need to learn from a different group. Learn from somebody who knows what a spice is. I love me some grapes. And unlike watermelon, they love me back. Low poly devil fruits. Are you sure about? What am I sure about? Am I sure about what? Am I sure about watermelon? Oh, is she about to get lemon? This is feeling like a lemon. The deceiver! The lemon, the deceiver! Aww. Cooking Way is such a sweetie pie. Every time we've met Cooking Way. I love how the moral of this story is humanity is perfect in its imperfection. Do I have to run all the way back? Seriously? Son of a gun. Can't believe I have to go all the way back. We need a teleporter. What did I do? What do you mean? I ran toward where I'm going. Oh! Oh, my model! Oh, I hit a button, didn't I? Hold. Please hold. I don't remember what the button is that does that. Hold on. Boop. I don't remember what button does that. I know there is a button that does that. I don't remember what button does that though. That button that fixes that. There we go. That's the button. Fix it! I don't know how I did. I must have caught that button on the way over. My bad. What you just saw is like how the model comes before you do all the customization, because it's a customizable model, right? It's like very clever in creation. And so that's the way it comes. So then you have to make it like into a thing, but if you default it or set it back to default, it returns back. And I can't figure out how to turn that off, so. Doesn't it have a keybind? Yes. And I hit the keybind accidentally. Can't you remove it so you don't have that issue anymore? No, because if I remove it, then I have no way to fix the model if it freaks out. Because the same button that fixes the model also resets it back to its like base layer. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I have not figured out how to do it. But hey, now you guys know all the choices that I made. Put it on the numpad? I don't know that the numpad is separate from the... So here's the problem. I have most of them set to a double keybind, so that I have to press 2 keys at the same time to do it. Because for VTS, it doesn't recognize the numpad as a separate entity from the regular, like, top row key. That I can tell. And so if I start using the numpad here, it would start changing my model in, like, weird ways. So I typically have it set to a dual keybind, and I just have it there. Keybind, because I fat-fingered my keyboard. I accidentally, when I was going to drive it, I hit too many buttons. Really, what I want to do, I'm saving and setting aside. I'm gonna get myself a stream deck. One of the little button thingies. And I'm gonna put the binds on the deck. That's the real plan. But I haven't set aside for it yet. Or rather, I haven't finished setting aside for it yet. Because those things are expensive. Actually, we are here to help you. Gravity! Worth the money if you actually use it when you will. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't... Here's a fun tidbit about me. I am a budgeter. Because I have a bean counter side to me. And so I like to set aside the money until I have enough to get it, and then I buy the thing. I don't buy the thing and then try and get enough money to buy the thing. So I'm working on getting one. I just haven't gotten it yet. It wasn't at the tip-top list of my priorities recently with money. That would be the hospital bill. Just kidding. I have that taken care of. But now I'm setting aside for the deck. That is the goal. This woman seems to be coping well. Fix watermelon issue first, buy new stuff. Yeah, I mean, so honestly speaking, it's not unlikely that in a few years' time I'll be able to eat it again. That guy was grumpy. math. Also, I was gonna tell you guys, towards the end of next month, we are probably gonna start having some study with me stuff. So that might be on different days. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But I like the idea of having you guys study with me. Keep me a little accountable for my time. Math? Indeed math. Or math. Math and coding are the two things that would probably be on the menu. I would not ask that you suffer the math, don't worry. Study slack, no. Nah. Will it be taking one of the days or extra? I'm thinking it would be extra, but I'm not positive yet. It might also be that maybe I do earlier streams. This is all just like ballpark, like spitballing. This is not confirmed yet, but it might also be something like I start earlier for streams and the first hour is study time and then the second time or the second hour is games or something like that. Haven't fully decided what that's gonna look like yet, because I haven't actually seen what the workload is gonna be. How many more of these people do I have? Jeez Louise, where are these people? So many people that I have to find, and they're like hiding. Is that top bit part of it? Let's see what's up there. Maybe I can... Oh, here's one. Down for chill vibes? Good. Only sleep can save her now. Good. Okay, where are these last few people? Gotta be like somewhere over here, right? Right? Sounds fun. Off topic. Is there an on topic? Do we have on topic? I didn't think we did that. Did you hear about the whole tea thing? No. Tell me more. Heck yeah, this one can go over the bush. I am going insane. Oh, here's one. Need a second one though. I did, and I found one guy up there, not another. I'm looking around here. A female gossip app? Oh, bless. That just sounds like a bad idea waiting to happen. There he is! He's hyperventilating. Done. Found. Taken care of. I've brought you some new friends. Apparently there were some real nasty things when you said there's just someone linked all the data and doxed everyone because for some reason you needed your license to join. Oh, that's problem waiting to happen there. Oh boy. That's like when that cheating app got hacked.
So much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
'Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that, were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget.
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Yes, I am.
Are those Moonbreeda's parents?
Wilson and Blovida, Sharlayan's foremost researchers in the field.
Those are Moonbreeder's parents.
And Moonbreeder's parents.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where. Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person.
No.
No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind.
He was
The
like
day
a
the
son-in-law
Scions
at that
called
point?
upon
Yeah,
her was
fair.
the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
Yeah, they were basically married.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and
Stab
loss,
heart, stab,
studied
stab.
and
Indeed.
memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
As she should.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better.
I still want to know
I'm
why
sure it was
Urianger
annoying
talks like
and
old
exhausting
Shakespeare.
at the time.
No one
But
else
she
does.
only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you
Same
are.
reason Alfie talks British. Ah, fair. No.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
I feel like this is leading up to something. Like, we're wrapping up all these storylines, and they're all ending in the love and hope and... Is this what we're gonna fight Medion with? The power of friendship?
Moon breeder.
Are we fighting Medion with the power of friendship? Are we gonna fight her with the power of friendship? Oh, I hope
you could
so.
ask the man himself.
I would cackle. I might die.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Alright. Surely these are not red flags. Yeah, everybody's gonna die. I already know this. I'm gonna take a quick, like, 5-minute break and go get some more liquid to drink. You guys should also get some hydrating liquid to drink. Or some food, depending on your vibe. I'm gonna be right back. Jam to some music. I'll be back. You are causing problems again. You are stirring a pot. Again. I'm back. I have water. Alright, let's do this. I think we probably have like 30-ish more minutes. And then we'll have to pause and pick it back up. Bad code every single day. Alright, I gotta go somewhere. Seriously, the other thing could go over the hedges. This thing cannot. Wow. Superior jump ability. So how is everybody's day going? Outside of Kyone, who died from doing yard work. Everybody doing well? I hope. Wait, how do I get down? Oh, there. Vibin', it be Friday. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Stay up late. Unfortunately, staying up late is not determined by me right now. Ooh, mustachio. Not everyone has your delicate arms. Delicate arms. I mean, I was staying up. Ah. Marvel Rivals, or what you doing staying up? I really have to word it correctly. Nah, you're good. What you gonna do up late on Friday night? What's your idea of a fun Friday night? You gonna go party hardy? Nah, not party hardy. After you end, do my daily / weekly for rivals, then watch some initial D. Oh, okay. Is it good? If you're into car stuff, I don't dislike it. Oh, I like her. Okay. If it's car stuff in that it goes like really in depth to like all the different parts of the car, probably not for me. But if it's car stuff in the we go fast with cars, then yes, I like car stuff. You can watch the initial D trailer somewhere on YouTube. Alright, I'll check it out. Where are you watching it? Is it Netflix or Crunchyroll or iDive or what are the other ones? I think that's the tannest Elizon I've seen also, by the way. This guy. He actually looks like he's gotten some sun. Yay, now I get to help Graha. Third-party site myself. It used to be on other platforms, but not sure now because of the license agreement. Okay, I'll take a look then. I'll look around. I feel like that's happening with a lot of the older animes. Like, you can't watch it anywhere. It's not even a matter of, like, not wanting to, like, pay whatever service or whatever. It's, like, genuinely, like, there's nowhere to watch it. Yo-ho, indeed. It was made back in 1998? Oh, okay. So it's an oldie but goodie. I feel like a lot of the newer animes, this is gonna be personal. When they switched to doing a lot of the 3D in for battle scenes and stuff, I don't like it. I don't like it. I prefer the old school style. Three-ish. Yeah. It's just not there yet. It doesn't look as good. It's not there yet. It's just not as good. What am I doing? I did not read what I was doing. Oh, I'm here. They've done it on a few animes recently. And it's too jarring. Berserk 2016 never ended. Yep. Yep. Alright, let's go check on the forge. Then I am Azam. And I have to travel. I have the Wanderlust. Right? That's who I'm supposed to be, is Azam. Okay, I've officially gone all the way around the world. I have done the circle of life. The capybara still makes me giggle. I have a feeling this is gonna be a cutscene, but this might be the last cutscene we do.
All set, I take it?
We finished what we could. Delivered supplies,
Good stopping
tracked
point.
down escaped
Awesome.
animals. Trivial tasks as they may be.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Ray, hello.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loperites, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have for the most part been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
Alphino, are you there? It's me, Kryl. Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbor at once.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
Yay! 1 hour cutscene? Really? I hope not.
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbor. Your presence is requested with all speed.
Now, where might this delivery be? Oh.
Everybody came.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air. All these folks in these crates.
And more on the way. Got your adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
Stacks on stacks. Indeed.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. And a hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalaman shard.
I'll have you know I went all the way to the entrance. I played a vital role in keeping a lookout whilst our expeditionary forces secured
They're
the
like
adamantite.
children, but worse.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due, you did a right fine job sitting on your ass.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
My, what a grand welcome party.
Hancock and Saraban.
We come bearing relics both sacred and Allegan, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
I myself have come with a sacred relic of the Kojin. Upon learning of your need, Bunchin bade me deliver it on behalf of the Blue with all haste. Fearing I could not swim here with the necessary speed, however, I thought to beg our Confederate allies for aid. To my delight, Hancock was already preparing for departure at the self-same port, and had space for additional cargo.
We did, of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino. Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenar Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability. And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gill need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
We funded the venture? When?
Don't let the name fool you. This coinkeeper knows a thing or two about spending.
Best girl.
When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount. We also have the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the Scions. We even had coffers to fill.
Mother for the win! He's like, dang it, even my wife's working against me.
I remain, of course, an entirely neutral party. I simply thought our family's coffers were needlessly full. We can hardly take them with us on your teeny-tiny toy boat, now can we? And 'twould be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent. Waste not.
However did you manage so much in so short a time, then? We expected word to reach
That
only
lady is a
fraction of our-
demon. I adore her.
Did I not tell you I have my ways? Erenville, you were involved too.
Best Bunny Boy! Of course he's friends
I
with
received a
Cryo.
letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinthus. She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are. I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlie. I accept that the Form's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know. That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters. Though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed. To make a long story short, the whole of the guild ship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
Best Bunny Boy.
What's this about a ship that can fly to the moon?
Sid!
And why didn't you mention it sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
Sid! You brought the team.
Of course. Garland Ironworks' finest. You need only point us towards my new favorite ship.
As you like us not suspect, we've also brought adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud Shard. I admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kryl's message. So few Scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition. However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshire's treasure hunters, not least among them. I know. How the Gobbyflock fought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned, and he gathered his kin to our side with an astounding quickness.
That's awesome.
The clash between their machina and the Allegan defences was a sight to behold. I wager even you would have been impressed by the magnitude of the Gobby booms.
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat not have more pressing concerns?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude is beyond words. 'Tis appropriate that I aid you in kind. If in the doing we bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better. You will recall that I spoke of my father, Midgard Summer, and his journey across the great expanse. As he traveled betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere. Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent. Ajdaya's answer was silence, as ever. Tiamat and Chrisvelgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well." Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So I invited myself along.
Bugger me, this is so unbelievable. I've gone right back round to believing it again. Forget a 6% gain in efficiency. With all these goodies, we could get 7, no, 10, no, 14 bleeding percent. Think of how far we could go. What we could do with that much power.
He's way too excited about blowing things up.
We could blow up.
You're way too excited.
If Kokol is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the Scion's end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
Yes, Father?
You gonna say it or nah?
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it. The lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Then I will bear it with you. I beg you, share your struggles with me.
No, he does care.
You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born.
Oh, now we have the
heart
sad
might
backstory.
burst. It was love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage. I had heard the final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures. The great Exodus would succeed, must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative. If anything gave me pause, 'twas mine own father. The Archon Louisoix openly decried Charlian's policies. A perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older. Yet even as part of me thought him a fool. Perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope, but stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart. No, that was his doing. When he perished at Cartano, as we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Good. Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever
Sold
will
out by
happen
your
if
wife
he learns
again.
what you were really up to.
Millions.
Sold out. We need to talk to Heidelin. This is all well and good, but can we talk to Heidelin now?
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well. I assumed that it was the Scion's influence that made them so keen to charge headlong into danger. Yours, in particular.
Me?
I see now that said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today. In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
Me? A bad influence.
If we've finished loitering about the harbor,
Never.
might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You have no small number of friends and admirers here, after all.
What are my word choices gonna be? We're gonna go with me. With me!
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
Hooray is the best. Kind of felt like that was what that was. Oh, not... Okay, I don't know that I want to... If I start this, is it gonna push me into another one? Okay, I think this is where we're gonna pause. It's right near an Aether Shard, so should be good. It's a dungeon soon. Goody. Okay, so we're gonna pick this up next time. We'll see if I can sneak another longer stream at some point, but otherwise it'll be Monday. that we do this. So, next time on Rosa's stream. So, with that, you guys take care of yourselves. Monday, are you Mog farming? I gotta get through Endwalker before the end of the Mog event either way. So probably not. Probably Monday we're gonna keep pushing through. Because I gotta get through Endwalker to make this tombstone stuff have any meaning whatsoever. So we're gonna probably finish through Endwalker next week. And then Mog farm for life. Like my life depends on it. I will try to do this before the 29th, because that's what, Tuesday? I don't know what day that is. Look at a calendar. Yeah, that's Tuesday. So we'll do that Monday. And then maybe the mini Mog on Monday too. And then we'll do the Endwalker. So we'll do those on it. But yeah, this is a good pausing point, I feel like. And we will keep going. So get some hydrating liquid. Eat some food if you're hungry. Get some sleep if you need it. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. This is fun. This is a good expansion. The story's good. Story's good. Yeah, on Wednesday and forward. Yeah, of course. So with that, bye!